All right, guys, in today's short video, we're going to talk about 3 reasons having a home-based business just makes sense. No matter what business it is or what industry, just having a home-based business just makes sense. For those of you who do not know me, my name is H. Cortez, also known as the one and only financial health mentor, everybody's favorite fatherpreneur from wealthcreationplaybook.com. My entire mission in life is to empower you economically through financial literacy with a strong emphasis on personal brand development and entrepreneurship, right? So, 3 reasons that a home-based business just makes sense. Number one, having a home-based business without a shadow of a doubt changes the conversation in your household. What do I mean? You can't have a business and not change the language of your household, right? And that's important because our children need to see something different. No disrespect to college, trade schools, traditional education, jobs, none of that. But we've been there, done that without a whole lot of success and or wealth being passed down to the next generation. So even if you're not successful in business, just starting a business and making an attempt will change the conversation in your household. What's up, Larry? What's up, William? Because when I started my business, my children saw me doing something different. And they had different questions based on what I was doing. You get up, you go to work every day. There are certain questions that they have about that. But when you start a business which causes you to stretch, causes you to grow, causes you to get out of your comfort zone, causes you to have some highs and some lows, that creates a different conversation to talk to your children about. When you have a business, you're starting to talk about ownership, and your kids got questions about that. It creates a different conversation in your household because entrepreneurship thinking and other ways of thinking just different. I'm not saying job thinking is better or worse, entrepreneurship thinking is better or worse. I'm just saying it's different. And you give your children a different outlook and a different way to think, right? That's number one. Number two, when you start a business, a home-based business, there's a certain sense of pride that comes along with having your own business. I don't care if you're not successful in business. There's nothing about the pride of ownership, nothing like the pride of ownership, right? That comes with having a business, whether that business is successful or not, whether it sticks around long term or not. You can start a business today and be in business for a week. The pride of ownership that comes with that is phenomenal. There's no other feeling like that. And another conversation that we need to have with our children, that sense of pride of ownership, right? We all go into businesses, and whether they're major successful or they're small startups, right? When you talk to owners of those businesses, man, you talk about someone who is proud of what they're doing. Someone who was proud to be contributing to their entrepreneurship. And don't let that business have a couple employees. Come on, man. There's nothing like the pride that comes along with owning your own thing. And the moment you make your first dollar in your own business, I happen to believe that you will never be the same for the rest of your life. Because if you can make $1, you can make $10. If you can make a $10, you can make $100. If you can make $100, you can make 1,000. If you can make 1,000, you can make 10,000. If you can make 10,000, you can scale up your efforts and make 100,000. If you can make 100,000, you can make 1,000,000, man. That's what we're talking about. The pride that comes with owning your own business is very similar to the pride that you have when you went from renting a home to actually owning your own home, right? The same pride that you had when you sent that final car payment in and now you get the title back with not your name and the leasing company name or the financing company name. You get that title back with just your name on it with owning a business, even if it's a small home-based business to start up with. That's number two. And number three, having a home-based business gives you access to the number one wealth building tool in the entire world, and that is the United States tax code, people. You guys hear me talking about this all the time. Why? Because tax is your biggest expense. And a lot of people don't believe that. A lot of people want to fight me on that, but let's just break it down. Before you even get your paycheck, anywhere from 1/4 to 1/3 is gone because of taxes, right? So let's just say that lands at 30%. Just say you're in the middle. It's not quite a third, but it's a little more than a quarter. So 30% of your paycheck is gone before you even get your paycheck. Before it gets direct deposited into your account, 30% of your check has already been deposited into Uncle Sam's account. All right, so 30% is gone. Now, after the 30% is gone, hey, what's going on, Yvette? You're then going to pay anywhere from 7 to 10% in sales tax on everything you buy. So let's just say you're in a place, in a city, in a county, in a town where the sales tax is just 7%. So 30% of your check left and went to Uncle Sam before you even got it. Another 7% of your income goes to Uncle Sam again for city, state, or local sales tax, right? You own any home? You own your home? You got real estate tax, right? You own any property? Like in Missouri, we have personal property tax. So even though I own my car, I have to pay taxes on it every year, right? So we're at about 40% of your income is gone to taxes just right off the bat. Well, Cortez, how does a home-based business change all of those things? See, when you bring your money in through employment, through a job, through your labor only, right? If you only work a job, then unfortunately in this economy, that is the position that is taxed the absolute most. Now, some of you guys will say, well, I get some of that back in terms of a tax refund. I'm not here to argue that. That might be the case, right? But the working class citizens in this country pays the most in taxes, period. Because it's not about the job that you do, it's about making money with labor. That's just how the tax code is set up. You make money with labor, you're taxed the most. Making money through business allows you to pay less taxes, and here's why. When you work your job, you go to work, you pay taxes second, then you spend on what's left over. As a business owner, your business goes to work, you get all of your money on the front end, you get to spend on your operating costs of your business, then you pay taxes on what's left over. I'm gonna run that one back because I don't think y'all really get that, because if you did, you'd have a business of some sort, and it don't matter what kind. Sure, you can partner with me, but it don't matter what kind of business, guys. I want y'all to get that, because a lot of people think that I only do this because I want you to partner with me. No, I want you to build generational wealth, because I got 5 sons who will eventually marry somebody's daughter. I would love for them to marry somebody's daughter who's already equally as wealthy, if not more wealthy than we are by the time they get married, right? So I want you to build wealth, whoever you partner with, right? But I'm gonna run that one back, man. When you make money with labor, you go to work, you pay taxes second, then you're trying to spend off what's left. When you have a business, though, your business works, you get all of your income from your business on the front end, you get to spend second on expenses and the cost of doing business, you get to spend second, then you pay taxes on what's left. Give you a prime example, right? If I had to buy a new laptop, which I did just here recently, right? Laptop cost me about $600-700, right? Say I spent $700 on my laptop. I was gonna buy this new laptop whether I had a business or not. Well, if I did not have a business and bought the new laptop, not only did I pay sales taxes on the new laptop, I also bought the new laptop with after tax money, if that money came from my job, right? So after tax money bought the laptop. If on the other hand, I bought the laptop through my business, right? My business made $1,000 and I bought this $700 laptop, then I get to deduct or subtract the $700 from my revenue. And now I'm left over with $300 and I only pay taxes on the $300, right? That's the difference. See, if you make $1,000 on your job, you're gonna pay taxes on that $1,000 of about $300. That leaves you with $700, and when you buy the $700 laptop, you got nothing left over, and you can't write it off. So understand, having a business, there's three main reasons that I believe everybody should have a home-based business. Number one, it changes the conversation in your household. Because that's all I talk about is my business. All my sons see is me sitting in front of my laptop, working, grinding. They listen to me on the phone call as I'm closing sales and I'm making partnerships and I'm closing deals. And they have questions about that. Changes the conversation. Number two, you talk about my pride and my ownership, the pride that I have in the ownership of my business. Every time, and here's how it backfires on me. When my kids need some money for something and I tell them no, the first thing they say is, come on now, I'm the son of the financial health mentor. You mean to tell me I can't get XYZ? Right? See, there's a pride of ownership that I have for owning this business, but I can't tell you the joy I feel when I see the pride that my children have because they're the son of a business owner. It's phenomenal, man. There's nothing else like that, right? So, number one, change the conversation in your household. Number two, there's a sense of pride that comes with owning your own thing, man. It's just phenomenal, right? My kids talk about me all the time, like Dad, I just did you get a commission check today? Let's check your PayPal account. Did somebody hit you with something in PayPal? I need something, right? It's a beautiful thing, man. And then number three, the tax code. My president, your president, some of y'all don't want to claim him, but he said not paying taxes makes me smart. And it does not mean tax avoidance. It does not mean tax evasion. It simply means understanding the tax code in which we all live under to make that same tax code benefit me the same way it benefits anybody else. Right? I've since learned that it makes no never mind to hate the player or hate the game. You just better learn how to play. And that's all it is. I don't hate the player. I don't hate the game. I'm not complaining about who made the rules up, why they made up this way, why they're unfair. I give no never mind about none of that stuff. These are the rules. Let me learn how to use these rules to benefit me, right? You guys know that I'm a youth basketball coach and trainer, right? And if you're watching what's going on in the NBA with some of the stuff that James Harden is doing, that if you ask me, they all are travel, right? Every time he takes a shot, he travels. Nevertheless, if the rules say he can get away with taking a half step, then 2 steps, and then a skip to the side to get around a defender and make his shot, and they do not call that an offense, make no never mind how you feel about that particular move. The rules say it's legal. The rules say you can do this and get an unfair advantage without penalty to you or your team why not learn how to use the move? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. Y'all know James Harden be traveling. Y'all know that. Come on, man. Half step, 1-2 step, skip to the side, and yeah, that's a travel. But if the referee does not blow the whistle, and then when you do the exact same thing and the referee does not blow the whistle on you at 10 points per game to your average, why not learn how to use the move? That's all I'm saying, people. So, 3 real quick reasons why you need to have a home-based business, because the rules are set up for business owners and not employees. That's why. But number 1, change the conversation in your home, man. Show your children something different. Number 2, pride of ownership. Not only for you, but my spouse, man. There's nothing, man, my sugar, she's when you ought to see how she lights up when she starts talking about the residual income that we make, right? The daily pay. You know, she gets the notification sometimes before I do that somebody spent some money with me, bought some money, and something hit my PayPal account. There's nothing like that. Pride of ownership. And then number 3, you get to access the tax code to build wealth, right? Yeah, that's not a travel. That's called a cross country. I feel you, Larry. So listen, man, I don't care what you do in business. One of the things that I'm most proud of is I can teach someone how to take their gifts, talents, special abilities and turn those into a business. And usually you can do that for less than $50, right? But some people don't know what their gifts, talents, and special abilities are. So I have a couple businesses that I can plug you into. Anywhere from $25 to about $250. You can partner with me. I become your coach, mentor, and help you not only make money in your business, but leverage these strategies that I'm talking about here to lower your taxes, get out of debt, fix your credit, start investing. All you got to do is comment or inbox me that you would like to at least see some of the things that I have to offer. Can't guarantee that it'll be a good fit for you. And matter of fact, what I do is only a good fit for about 5% of the population, because it deals with sales, and only 5% of the population are even willing to try sales, let alone actually get good at it. So I know most people will not be feeling what it is that I'm doing, and that's okay. But if you are in a situation where you're overtaxed, you're drowning in debt, your credit isn't the best, and you have no investments or very little investments for your future, you might at least want to take a look at what we got going on. And if that is you, all you got to do is drop a comment in my inbox, or if someone plugged you into this video right here, if they shared it with you, you're watching this on somebody else's timeline, man, chances are they're already connected. So ask them, hey, how can you help me with a home-based business so I can get some of these perks and benefits, right? That's all you got to do. So that's it, man. I appreciate all of y'all for tuning in. I said I sold water to a hole to a hole once or twice. Yeah, ain't nothing wrong with sales, man. Sometimes people just, just think about it. Whatever you're doing on your job right now, you're doing it for one purpose, and that is to support the sales team. The sales team bring in the money that pays your paycheck. So you might be afraid of selling yourself, but you better learn how to appreciate salespeople. Even if you are a janitor on your job right now, the reason you are charged with keeping that place clean is so that it looks respectable when potential customers come through the door and they spend some money. I don't care what you do on your job. Your whole purpose of doing that thing is to support the sales team, because the sales team go get the bag, and that's how your check is paid out, because of the sales team went and got a bag. So there's 2 people that will always eat in this economy: those who can work with their hands, and those who can sell, my friend. And I can do both. Those who can work with their hands and those who can sell will always eat in this economy, and I can do both. And I want to help you take your gifts, talents, special abilities, and turn them into income if you like. So with that being said, I'm out of here, man. Until I talk to y'all next time, get your money up, because you absolutely can do it. But more importantly, you deserve to do it. Each and every single one of you. Now hustle up.